Hi guys, this is Mrs. Herbal. Hey, have you ever had a s'more before? Yeah, maybe when you were camping or at a campfire or something. They kind of look like this. This is one without melting it first. But yeah, they're ooey and gooey and delicious. Yes. Okay, so today for our writing activity, we are going to write an informational text on how to make a s'more. So it's kind of like the directions on how to make a s'more. Do you think you know how to make a s'more all by yourself? What do you think we'll need? Because the first thing I'm going to do is get a piece of paper and fold it into 4 boxes. And you can do that too. Or if you have a whiteboard or a piece of paper, something. And I want you to be thinking about what supplies you would need if you were going to make a s'more. Okay? And then we're going to write these words that might help us. Okay? These are directional words. They really, really help us with our writing to kind of lay it out. So I put the word first, then, next, and last. Because we're going to do all the steps on how to make a s'more, and those words might help us. Okay? So I'm looking at this word supplies. Supplies are all the things you'll need to make a s'more. So, what kind of things do you need to make a s'more? Pause this video and tell somebody that you're with what kind of supplies you'll need to make a s'more, and write them down in a little cloud, a little box. Okay? All right, let's see. My class always says that you need some graham crackers. What else? Marshmallows. Yum. That's a big word too. You need some help spelling that one. And of course, some chocolate. And some kind of plate to put it on probably. Oh, I didn't mention, we're not going to be outside, so we can't do it in a campfire. Usually you would put your marshmallow on a stick and melt it and stuff, but we're making s'mores inside, either inside your classroom or inside your house. So you need some kind of plate because it gets kind of gooey and messy. And lastly, you need some kind of microwave so you can microwave it. All right, so let me look at my list and see if it's any different than your list. I guess I should have told you that we needed to do it inside today. All right, so let's see. You need graham crackers. Check. We need marshmallows, the big kind, the fluffy kind. This size. Yep. Graham crackers, marshmallows, and of course, some chocolate. I like Hershey's, of course. All right, and I got a plate. And I have a microwave right in my classroom. So, all right, so let's think about what you would do first. And what you're gonna do in this first box is draw a picture of what you would do first. You don't have to write anything except the word first. Draw what you would do first if you were gonna make a s'more. We'll draw what you would do then. Next. What would you do next? Then what would you do? And then lastly, draw a picture of what you do last. And of course, my favorite at the very, very end, you get to eat it. All right, so pause this video and draw some pictures about what you would do first, next, then, and last in making the s'mores. Because there are some steps and you have to follow kind of in sequence and order or it won't make any sense. If I say, first get a marshmallow and microwave it, that doesn't make any sense, does it? No. Because it would just melt all over your microwave. It's not even on a plate. It's not on a graham cracker. There's a certain order that you have to follow. So the steps are important. Try not to forget anything because you're giving directions for somebody else. And they need your help on how to make it. So if you skip a step or forget something, it's not going to turn out correctly. It's not going to taste very good either. All right. So take a minute and do that. And Miss Herbal will too. Okay. So first I'm thinking, I'm going to need to put my plate down, right? And I know you kind of stack the s'more on top of each other. So first, I put the graham cracker. There's my graham cracker. And on top of the graham cracker, I like to put the chocolate. I'm going to put an arrow and write chocolate. Okay? And I like to put the chocolate next because when it melts, it'll melt on top of my graham cracker. Right? And then I like to put the marshmallow on the top, right there. And then my graham cracker on top like that. So it kind of looks like plate, graham cracker, chocolate, marshmallow. Yeah, okay. So I stacked those things first in that first picture, okay? And I think on my next step, I think I want to say that you put the next graham cracker on the top, like a sandwich. Yeah. So I have my chocolate, my marshmallow, and then whoop, I'm gonna put an arrow. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna put an arrow so I can see that I'm gonna put my graham cracker, graham. And the good news is, if you can't spell any of the words, you can look on top of graham cracker. You can look on my little box here. Graham cracker. Okay. So first I got a plate and I made a stack of graham cracker, chocolate, and marshmallow. Next, I put my graham cracker on the top. I'm gonna write that word top. Okay. Then, I mean, this is fun, but it's not ooey and gooey yet. What do I have to do to it next? Yeah, I have to microwave it. Now, you might ask your mom and dad how long you would microwave it, because microwaves are pretty fast. So, I'll give you a hint. It only takes a few seconds, like 10 seconds before it starts melting. Yeah, and if you go too long, it'll definitely pop and sizzle and make a mess. So, I have to microwave it. I'm going to say about 10 or 15 seconds. Okay? And then you take it out. And my favorite part, I'm going to put a big happy face. Because then, last, I get to eat it. You take it out and you eat it. All right. So, how'd you do? All right, this is a really great way to talk about all the steps and kind of think it through and really picture what you'll need to do. And then you can take those pictures and turn them into words. You can write at the top of your paper how to make a s'more, because that's the title of this informational text, what we're learning how to do or make. Okay, then you can put those sequence words, those directional words to help you. And I even wrote yum. So first, what did I do? I stacked, oh, I like that verb, stacked, I got a plate. First, I got a plate and stacked my graham cracker, chocolate, and marshmallow. Next, I put a graham cracker on top to make like a sandwich. Then I microwaved it for 15 seconds and watched it melt. And then last, I got to eat it. Yum. And then I would have a nice little story on how to make a s'more. And you can do that in first grade, can't you? Yeah. Now, I'm going to microwave this and enjoy my ooey, my ooey gooey s'more. Oh,